Hey, Spot, can you help me open the gate? I have no idea. Who knows what awaits you in there? One thing's for sure, though. It won't be easy. You know what I'm talking about. And, hey, Spot, if you manage to do it, I'll take back some of the things I said about you. Good luck, buddy.
Hello, little friend. What are you doing here? You'd better find yourself a place to hide. Things could soon get very unpleasant around here. Now look at this mess! I'm completely soaked! Just wait, you little monster! Well, you don't see things like that every day.
Well done, Spot. You really did it. I suppose it wasn't all that hard, but I'm proud of you all the same. Hello? Hello? Heavens, it's all deserted here. Where could the king be?
Sedgwick, what are you doing here?
What do you think? I'm doing your job. Saving the world and so on.
Oh dear, Sedgwick, it's way too late for that.
Yeah, whatever. You may as well rescind your responsibility. I will at least try, if you don't mind. If the world really has to end, at least it won't be my fault.
You foolish, plucky clown. Whatever have I drawn you into? You'd better hide. Quick!
What's going on anyway?
The end is near. The Asgil are attacking.
I know. I've just escaped from their hideout.
You've been inside the Asgil's fortress? And you're still alive?
Well, if you can call it living. We could still prevent it. I've got the Whispering Stone, remember?
You still have it? I mean, of course you do. I've been planning this right from the beginning, which makes it all the more tragic that you're too late. Oh, but don't be sad. I knew it was a risk involving an amateur.
Right. Your plan was great, but it was me who dawdled too long, wasn't it?
Don't be hard on yourself. I'm proud of you nonetheless. After all, you're not a Chasky like me.
Where is the king?
He locked himself in his chambers. In order to get there, you'll have to go from the throne room through the astrolab. I'm afraid he's not well at all.
What's wrong with the king?
Nobody knows for sure. Perhaps the impending doom is eating him. Only one thing is certain. He is very weak.
I'm not making any progress. Can't you help me somehow?
Sedgwick, Sedgwick, Sedgwick. I can't always do all the work for you.
Right. My lack of self-reliance must be a terrible burden on you.
Oh, forget it, little friend. I taught you everything a Chasky has to know. You'll get by without me.
I bet I'll be sorry I asked, but how did you get here?
Ah, yes. That's a long and thrilling story.
Now,
where shall I start? On the shore? Oh, yes, I remember. Like it was yesterday.
it was yesterday.
I'd been sitting there alone for quite some time, practicing a secret Chasky technique.
Microsleep.
I can do it under 3 seconds if my stomach's empty. Anyway, a cloud suddenly appeared in the sky. A gust of wind blew up strongly, and I began to shiver. I drew my knife and took out a couple of bombs that I still had in my backpack, just in case. I was all prepared when I heard a cracking sound from the underbrush. I tensed every muscle, and then I dropped everything, grabbed the backpack, and ran as fast as I could.
What?
When I turned around, I saw only a fox, but I had already left my hiding place. I was sure the Asgil had seen me. That's why I never turned back. It was simply too dangerous.
Too dangerous? Too dangerous? I thought you had gotten into a fight.
Ha! Never. I'm too clever for that.
You must mean gutless. I can't believe it. I traveled half of the world after you just because you were scared of a fox?
It was a very big fox.
Ah! How did you escape the Asgil?
The Asgil? I haven't been to the Asgil's fortress.
You haven't? But the guard told me about a scrawny green prisoner.
Scrawny? How did you get the idea that could have been me? I work out regularly. I'm way too fit to let myself get caught by the Asgil.
So you somehow outran them. Was there a chase?
You bet. At least, if by outrun, you mean hide in a cave. And by chase, you mean collecting berries.
how did you get back to Corona?
On secret Chasky trails.
Let me guess. You vanished into thin air, and the wind blew you here?
No, I had my hearthstone still set on the courtyard.
I didn't hear that.
What? Did I say anything?
And that's what you call an adventure?
No, I call that routine. As a Chasky, you experience so many incredible things. Not every critical situation gets you worked up anymore.
Obviously. And that's exactly the reason why you sit here so placidly.
That's right.
Even though the end is near and the Askill are attacking?
Yeah,
And one of them is even now standing right behind you?
What? Yes, yes. You almost got me there, didn't you? You have to get up very early if you want to pull a Chasky's leg.
At 10 o'clock, do?
Let's say 11. I like to sleep late.
I think I've heard enough.
I know. My hair
You're hiding in a barrel? Is that how a Chasky behaves?
Don't let your eyes fool you. This here is a Chasky survival barrel. The legendary Chasky, Shoshi, once traversed the mighty Drummel Falls in one of these.
At a safe distance from the falls, I presume.
Why, of course.
You might as well stay here. I'll go and save the world.
Always adhere to what I taught you.
Hey, Spot. Can you help me get this sheet off the wall somehow? There. And now? Ha! As I suspected all along. Wait for it. A secret mechanism. That's not necessary. I can easily manipulate. Hey, you! Are you the royal astronomer?
I own
I own? What's that supposed to mean?
Bervikers Eiserger Ogre O Iverm.
What?
Bervikers Eiserger Ogre O Iverm.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Ogre. I own and so on. To Iverm, too. Oh dear. Obviously, the astronomer speaks a foreign language. Astronomic or something. Oh dear, it's all mixed up. All right, go for it. Hello?
What? How? Wait a second. I can understand you after all. Yeah, loud and clear even. How fortunate. Let's hope it's not too late yet.
Too late? For what?
We've got big trouble. The king, the fountain, the fabric of space and time.
Hold it, hold it. Why don't you start from the beginning? Who are you, anyway?
I am the royal astronomer.
The king would have been better to hire a couple of soldiers. Where's the rest of the staff?
They fled.
So what are you still doing here?
What do you think? I'm keeping my calm. If the world is ending anyway, it makes no difference where I am, does it? But if a hero happens to show up to save the world, he might need help.
So you know what to do?
In theory, yes. But before you get your hopes up too high, our chances are slim.
Where can I find the king?
You can't at the moment, I'm afraid. He's retreated to his chambers.
And those are behind this door, right?
That's right. But the door can only be opened when there's water in the fountain.
And the fountain is broken, I bet?
One could say that, yes.
What's wrong with the king?
It doesn't look good. The king is very weak. He needs the water of life. But the fountain has run dry, and the way to his chambers is blocked. One would have to repair the fabric of space and time. That would get both the fountain and the door working again. Unfortunately, only the king himself can do that.
That sounds like a vicious circle. There is no possible solution.
Like I told you, it doesn't look good.
What's the trouble with the fountain?
The fabric of space and time has ripped.
And by fabric of space and time, you mean?
The model of the planetary system, over there.
It's a very powerful object.
It not only drives the fountain, it also represents our planetary system. It's almost a perfect model.
How exciting for an astronomer.
Don't be fooled. Planetary movement, times of the day, cycles of the year. This model measures the very heartbeat of our world. In doing so, it reaches such a level of accuracy, you could almost say that the world acts in accordance with it. One thing's for sure, mind you, they both influence each other.
The world acts in accordance to the model?
Yes, isn't that fascinating?
Does that mean if somebody was to repair the model, the end would be prevented?
In theory, yes. But only somebody of royal blood could do something like that.
It's far too important.
But the king is locked behind this door,
Yes,
which won't open
you're right.
because the model of the planetary system is broken.
That is the problem.
Heavens! Whoever conceives these absurd mechanisms all the time? I could help, couldn't I?
You don't make a fool of yourself. Only the king is important enough to repair the model of the planetary system.
But the king isn't here. Let me at least try. What possible harm could there be? Could the world end twice?
That's a valid thought.
There, just tell me what to do.
There are a couple of things.
Like always.
First of all, there is no oil for lubrication. Without oil, it can't be cranked up. Much worse, though, is that one of the planets is missing. The Whispering Stone.
Did you say Whispering Stone?
Yes, it represents our planet in the space-time continuum. Unfortunately, it's lost.
I have a few more questions about the repair.
Questions? What questions? Didn't you listen?
I did, but it's a lot of info.
All right, what exactly is the problem?
I can't get to the Whispering Stone.
Without the Whispering Stone, all our efforts will be moot. And only the sun knows where the stone is right now.
Maybe it's somewhere where the sun doesn't even shine. No, nothing. I can't find any oil.
Have you tried the alchemy lab in the adjoining tower? My brother used to distill oil from olive pits there. I can't think of anything else at the moment.
Your brother?
Yes, he was the royal alchemist of the court.
What became of him?
He died of natural causes. Well, natural for an alchemist. His boots were still smoldering at the funeral.
How can I get this thing going?
That shouldn't be a problem. The crank must be lying around here somewhere. But make sure the planets are aligned in the right order, and the planetary system is thoroughly greased. If there is even the slightest mistake, it could all end in catastrophe.
I'd rather try it alone.
You do that.
I've got some bad news.
That's not very... But never mind.
It has been prophesied to me that I'll destroy the world.
And that brings you running straight to the control room of the universe? I don't want to criticize too harshly, but it doesn't sound as if you've given it much thought.
The Asgil are planning an attack.
We'd better hurry then. Only the king can save us from the Asgil.
Spot has swallowed the Whispering Stone.
What are you saying? You know where the Whispering Stone is?
And not exactly. My pet has swallowed it.
Oh no. Say it's not true. We need the stone to repair the fabric of space and time. Without it, we're dead in the water.
I should have fed him in time.
Your lamenting doesn't help. You'd better come up with something. In the meantime, I look for my dissecting instruments.
Oh, that won't be necessary. I'll find another way. I'm not a hero, just an untalented clown.
Oh, a clown, you say?
Yeah?
Not a hero? Not a prince?
No, just a clown. And not even a good one at that.
Do you at least have a birthmark? Or a peculiar scar?
Nothing of that sort.
Well, it's really bad then.
I could go on talking about problems the whole day long.
It looks very bad indeed, my friend.
Nice ear trumpet.
What are you saying?
All right. I think I know what to do now.
So why are you still standing here? Go on. Time is running out.
Here we go. Here's a volume about astronomy. Let's see. Ernicus is bigger than Frubble, but smaller than Avrius. The planet in the middle is called Ponytus. It's the biggest of the 5 planets. Looking from the sun, the planets keep getting bigger and smaller again after Ponytus. Silentia is the second planet in the system, but it's not the second smallest. Frobble is often shaded by the second largest planet, which is one position nearer to the sun. Yeah, that... Hey, there really was a secret compartment in the throne. Oh boy, I can't wait to look inside. Well, let's have a look then. Hey, what's that? Some pliers, a handsaw, and a crowbar. That's not the secret royal compartment. That's the secret royal toolbox. It's empty now. Even I can manage this. Ouch! Oh, that hurts. Well, never mind. Who needs shoulder joints when I have a mosaic tile? Wait a second. That's not how the royal insignia is supposed to look. It's all mixed up, and one part's missing. And who will have to fix it? It matches perfectly, but the color doesn't match. The missing piece has to be blue, but not just any kind of blue. It has to be the light royal blue. There at last. Why not? Great. Now I have chalk powder and blisters on my fingers. Let's see. It worked. I made some white paint. I don't have to siphon this. I can easily carry it as it is. I don't have to. I can easily carry it as it. I don't have to siphon it. I can. I don't have to. I can eat. Maybe I can blend the paint to make the color from the insignia. Blue. The light royal blue. All right. Though it's not exactly light royal blue, at least it's blue. I'd better collect it first. The light royal blue must be somewhere in between. Maybe I should try blending these two. Hey, way to go! I did it! Light royal blue. Light royal blue is the perfect color for my mosaic tile. Much better. It matches perfectly. The mosaic is now complete. Hey, what kind of a sound was that? I think it came from the door back there. Another secret mechanism? Oops. Oh dear. Now I must have... Oh my. I'm sorry. I know I wanted a hand, but... Ooh. Here, it's a replacement for you. What? No, thank you? You don't happen to be resentful, do you? Let's extract some teeth from this patient's jaws. Even if I couldn't... And now? Great. Now I have a rack with a hatch and strained muscles. That could actually work. Maybe I can extract a whispering stone from him that way. Now look at that. The pliers fit perfectly in its hand. I'll tie the rope to the pliers. That way, I can use the bone hand as an extension and manipulate the pliers from afar. Well then, brace yourself and go. It's gonna hurt me more than you, buddy. Well, not in a literal sense, of course. How about that? The Whispering Stone! Finally, I've got it back! Yes, that could work. Oh dear, the pipes are all topsy-turvy. There are open tube ends everywhere from which steam emerges. But I only see 2 cork stoppers. I should repair that immediately. Here we go. There, I distilled my own olive oil. The only question is, how can I reach up there? Oh dear. Oh dear, that won't work. As bad as I am at taking aim, but unless I have a better idea... what the heck? How about that? I think I'm getting the hang of it. The idea is somewhat absurd, but as long as I don't have any other... How about that? There, I've attached the Whispering Stone.
Excellent. How did you get hold of it?
You don't really want to know.
Oh, in that case, I didn't ask. Please make sure the planets are aligned in the correct order.
Sure thing.
What are you doing there?
What does it look like? I'm putting oil into the grease tube.
What? Without a funnel? You'll spill it all!
Come off it.
The planetary system is a highly sophisticated mechanism. It has to be handled with maximum care.
All right, if you think so, a funnel.
If you please.
Hey you, listen here.
Ah! Stop that! That's horrible!
Nice ear trumpet.
Yes, isn't it? It took me all afternoon to construct it. And then I found out it was only because my bookshelf was in such a mess. Well, be that as it may, I'm sure I can come up with a different use for it. Maybe a hat. Or a coffee filter.
Well, I could make good use of the ear trumpet.
Can you? Eureka! So the effort wasn't for nothing after all. You can't possibly imagine how much savvy has gone into the optimal curvature. Not to mention the earwax. Here, you can have it.
Yuck. There, I've lubricated the planetary system.
Excellent! Now all we need is the crank handle. Incredible! They said only the king would be able to do that.
Well, there's more to me than meets the eye.
In any case, you are a remarkable young man. Now, you just have to take the water of life to the king.
You're kidding.
No time for complaints. Hurry up. It's almost done.
Spot!
Oh no! I knew it! It begins! Come here! Look for yourself!
What is that?
The worlds collide!
Yes! The time has come! This world will come to an end!
No, it can't be. I didn't do anything wrong.
Ah! Sadwick! You did what you had to do. You have initiated the end! Finally, your destiny is fulfilled!
That's not fair. I did everything right.
You foolish, unlucky fellow! The thing is right! I knew it was a mistake to let you mess with the planetary system.
But...
Don't you just stand there! Do something! Otherwise, all will be lost!
You want destiny? I'll give you destiny.
Sadwick, what have you done?
Why? I stopped it, didn't I? What? What was that? What's happening here?
You unfortunate fool!
Why? What's going on? And what happened to the light?
You stopped the planetary system! Time stands still.
Is that a bad thing?
You have no idea.
Is it over now?
Over? Nothing will ever be over again. You have stopped the fabric of time. Everything stands still.
What? How's that possible?
Oh, Sadwick, what have you done?
I have prevented the end, haven't I?
Indeed you have, somehow. But this is even worse.
How can anything be worse than the end of the world?
When everything stays the same through all eternity is the worst grief you can imagine. Now is the time of the Asgil.
What kind of shadows just passed in front of the window?
I'm sure those were the Asgil. Corona is defenseless against them now.
What should I have done?
I don't know either. I should have never let you mess with the planetary system, but now it's too late. All is lost. As soon as time starts running again, the world will end. Only the king could prevent that now, but the door to his chambers will probably stay closed forever.
What happened to the fountain?
What do you think? The water of life has run dry. This black brew is nothing but concentrated stagnancy.
This blue sphere. It's the same as the one that talked to me in my vision.
You are a most peculiar boy, even now. when everything has stopped, you're still an enigma to me. What might your role be in this world?
What could it be? I'm the one who always breaks everything.
I don't think that can be all.
You mean it'll get even worse?
Maybe not. Only one thing is clear. You have brought great mischief upon this world.
Thanks. I think you're cool too. I think Spot has fallen into the fountain.
In that case, he's lost. The fountain drains directly into nothingness. I'm sorry, Sadwick.
See you later.
Later? The world stands still, Sadwick. There is no later. There will never be later again.